So the results from the local elections are coming in, and we may not know the full results until Saturday. But the latest from the North East mayoral election doesn't look good for Jamie Driscoll. Now, the total votes that have come out of Durham has Labour's Kim McGuinness beating Jamie by 19 points. Her total was currently 43,084, whilst Jamie is in second with 25,074. Now, given that Durham is a huge chunk of the North East electorate, it's very unlikely he can turn it around, it's incredibly disappointing. Jamie was a pragmatic socialist, well respected across political lines, and it was an abomination, truly an abomination, how Labour treated him. Look, it was always an uphill battle, something which I personally didn't think he could pull off. But I didn't want to say anything before the election because even if I could make like the smallest amount of impact in a minuscule way, I didn't want to put a downer on it. And also, I want to be hopeful. But yes, in my mind, did I think he could do it? No. But Jamie is more popular than Kim McGuinness. Now, why do I say that after he's set to lose against her? Well, Jamie is probably going to come second. He's currently on 25,000 votes, as I just shown you. But that's votes for him individually, whereas Kim's votes are put against the Labour brand. It's why independents and smaller parties have such an uphill battle. Most people don't know the internal politicking of political parties. Many people wouldn't have even known about the drama with Jamie Driscoll. There will still be people who haven't heard of him. When you go into the ballot box, you'll see independent with a name you might not even recognise versus the Labour Party. It's why Jeremy Corbyn, if he were to stand as an independent in Islington North, that's still an uphill battle, and he wouldn't be the favourite, by the way. How many people in London who aren't particularly political, who have always voted Labour, but had no idea that Jeremy Corbyn lost the whip? Unfortunately, in politics, the loudest people are often the minority. That's political nerds like me, activists, etc. But we need to reach those who don't really engage in the political process, who rely on sound bites and what the media tells them to, which is obviously very difficult. But with that reality, I don't want people to lose hope. Even though it is incredibly unlikely that Jamie can turn things around, look at what he's achieved. I mean, second place in a mayoral contest. These aren't council elections where candidates can win on sometimes just a few hundred votes. This is a vote for a new mayor of the North East. It's a huge election, and he is set to beat other established political parties. His campaign, along with what looks like a really good showing for Green and independent council elections, shows that people are wanting an alternative to the main parties. Politics isn't just won at the ballot box. You try and you try again until you win. Of course, the centrist melts will laud this as a failed attempt by the Corbynites. Don't listen to those clowns. I bet you Labour during the campaign were very nervous, and they were right to be. But this isn't the end. Now, of course, there is a possibility by some miracle we wake up on Saturday and he has turned it around, which would be fantastic. But again, I want to manage expectations because, again, it's incredibly unlikely. But instead of feeling defeated of what looks like an incoming disappointing result, look at the positives. Jamie has achieved a hell of a lot, and that's something that needs to be focused on going into the general election, where our rivals are not just the Tories, but Labour as well. Now, this is just a short video as I wanted to give people an update as, look, some of you may not be following this as closely as I have, probably not refreshing Twitter every minute or watching coverage on TV, but this is how it stands at the moment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and drop a comment. It's good for the algorithm, and I'm interested in what you have to say. If you're not already subscribed, please do, and hit the notification bell. You can also support this channel by becoming a member for 99p per month, and if you're feeling a little more generous, then you can support us on Patreon for £3 or £5 per month. This channel for a while has been uploading every single day, and it's quite a lot of work that is still voluntary and scheduled around my paid work. But I have so much ambition, expect in the future to see more variety in content, such as interviews and Vox Pops. But I want this to be a fully fledged media organisation where not only is this my full-time job, but to have multiple people working for Turn Left. I like to see a live show in the future, more content that delves into culture, history, and much more. But that can only be done if there's money. So please, if you can, support us in any way that's in your capacity. And thank you to existing members, subscribers, and patrons. See you next time.